We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Hulk Issue 1, Legacy number 768. This is the 2021 series, and this issue was written by Donny Cates with art by Ryan Ottley. Color art by Frank Martin. VC's Cory Petit was the letterer. Ryan Ottley and Frank Martin did the cover. Assistant editor was Kat Gregoritz, Will Moss editor. So we start off with this kind of confusing thing where the Hulk is beating on a door, and it looks like him and Banner are separated, but they're really not. So Banner is talking to his girlfriend for a minute, then she goes away, and we learn that he has actually turned the Hulk into some sort of cybernetic spaceship thing, and I don't know what that's all about. It just looks like the Weapon X armor attached to him, but there's like these implants, and he ends up fighting Iron Man, and apparently what's happening is Banner's consciousness is controlling the Hulk, trying to turn him into an engine for the body of the Hulk. So he's taking the mind of the Hulk and controlling it. Unfortunately, what this really is just more deconstructionist storytelling. It's not particularly exciting. It's more like Banner's secretly evil and the Hulk's been protecting us from him. And that seems to be the entire crux of the premise here, and I'm not real impressed. I like the cover, pretty cool. The interior art's a bit of a mixed bag. There's some really cool scenes, but then people's faces, especially around the mouths, look really weird sometimes. So I think Mr. Ottley needs to work on mouths and facial shots, but other than that, Spider-Man looked cool in the one scene he was really in, and the Hulk looks pretty good most of the time, and the Iron Man armor looks pretty good. So I think it's a mixed bag. There's some kind of convoluted storytelling going on here, but it seems to really just boil down to the fact that they're trying to make it out like Banner's evil, and Hulk is still immortal, which is stupid, and it's kind of boring. Kind of makes the character devalued in a way, because if he can't be killed, what's the point of him? Like, there's no threat to him ever, so there's very limited storytelling options. So I didn't much care for it. I think it was well told for what it is. It just isn't something I'm interested in. I think it could have been more interesting as just a Hulk story. This thing with Banner being in control of the Hulk, that's been done before, and it was done under Peter David. Much better. I haven't read those stories in 15 years, but I know they were much more entertaining for me than this was. So I don't feel like it's worth $5. This is dollar bin material. I think Donny Cates is trying something new. I just don't think it's as new as he thinks it is. And it wasn't particularly compelling. It was kind of confusing, in fact, and I just didn't really care. I didn't find myself caring about this evil Dr. Banner or the Hulk or whatever the nonsense motivation seemed to be. It had some cool elements. The big Iron Man armor thing was a nice twist on it, but it just really didn't do anything for me, so I'm going to pass on this. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links to my merchandise store and other ways to support me are in the description, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.